Hey guys, it's Ryan, and I'm here with Will, Chaps, Dan. He got killed by a leaf, so he won't be joining with us today.
You could say he got kill.
Oh!
Cue the
dubstep,
Comedy gold!
Cue the dubstep!
Comedy gold!
But yeah, since he's not here today, we have our special friend Kenny joining in, filling in for him.
So as of
special.
just for this podcast alone, it's not Team Coward, it's Team CWRK.
Team CWRK.
So wait, so since I like to say quird, that means it's quirk.
Quirk, yes, it's Quirk.
Team quirk.
We're
Team quirk.
Yes.
Kenny is also a secret unlockable character in the new Team Coward kart racing game, which you can buy on Steam for $50.
Does it actually exist?
Early access.
Early access DLC. But but anyway,
it's only an alpha, but you know.
Yeah. People will throw money at it.
I mean, it's in alpha, so obviously we'll throw them.
You know what else people will throw money
My
at?
deck.
Potato salad. No, I'm being serious. Some motherfucker
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
went on Kickstarter, made a campaign to get him like $10 to make a potato salad, and he got $40,000 or something like that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It was either 4,000 or 40,000. I can't remember.
Oh,
What did he do with the money?
Fuck if
I don't know.
Hang on, let me look up the page real quick.
This sounds like,
Kickstarter.
he's either trolling or something, or he just he just made the easiest money he'll ever make in his life.
Yep, let me see how many. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading.
I love how we haven't even started yet, but we already managed to get off track.
Okay. No, it's still going! There's 20 days left on this fucking Kickstarter as of July 12, 2014.
Are you shitting me?
There are 5,920 backers, and so far they have pledged $48,626 of the $10 goal.
Oh my god.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
He made stretch goals.
This guy's never going to have to work again in this life.
Okay, guys, listen. There's a stretch goal for $35, $75, $100, $250, $300, $350, 1,000, 1,200, and then the big one, but the last update was $3,000. And all these in order. The stretch goals were, I will make 4 times as much potato salad. I know $40 isn't 4 times 10, but you guys have earned it. $75, he'll throw a pizza party. $100, he will try 2 different potato salad recipes. At $250, he would get better mayonnaise from the natural
Oh
food
my
center.
god.
Oh my god.
At $300, he will call his chef to get a better recipe. For $350, he will make way more potato salad and probably do a 3rd recipe. The $1,000 goal was I'll do a live stream of the potato salad making.
Oh my god.
1,200 was I'll pay someone to film a thank you video for all my backers.
Oh my god.
And then the $3,000 stretch goal was my kitchen is too small. I will rent out a party hall, invite the whole internet to the potato salad party. Only $10 and above, only $10 backers and above will be allowed in the kitchen. The internet loves potato salad. Let's show them that potato salad loves the internet. Also, the risks and challenges says it might not be that good. It's my first potato salad. And the fucking FAQ is gold. Let's see what some of the
Wait, I think we should get started now. We're already what?
No,
Don't
okay.
worry, man. This is gold.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I want to see what the Oh my fucking god! The max amount of money you can pledge at once is $110.
We're losing viewers.
There's 8 backers for it,
Viewers.
and it's called the Platinum Potato.
What?
Receive the recipe book, the shirt, and the hat, along with a bite of the potato salad, a photo of me making the potato salad, a thank you posted to our website, and I will say your name out loud while making the potato salad.
You know what? Fuck it, we
Estimated delivery, December 2014!
we aren't getting to my topic, are we?
Okay.
I'm sorry if I I'm sorry if I derailed us there, but I just had to fucking talk.
We
about
literally
the
like for anybody
potato salad cake.
for anybody who was really interested in watching this video, we just lost all of them.
I don't think so, dude. I think they're more interested now.
Dude, I think you overestimate the internet's integrity.
And potato salad enthusiasts, we just like
We struck a gold mine.
Yeah, we struck a gold mine in the potato salad enthusiast market.
But now we have to post potato salad videos, and I don't like potato salad.
Okay, hey guys. Okay, guys. Will, is Christian in the house at the moment?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I'm going to say something, and then I need you to immediately relay the information to him. Okay?
Fuck.
Okay. So here's my idea. We make a Kickstarter to fund the production of Dick Chappie's Chappy Dick Cream. We'll go get Christian right now.
Let me just get to it. Dark. Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like in the worst position right now.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay. I'll be right back, internet.
Alright.
Well, he does that.
So, what can we talk about while he go gets
If
Christian?
if you manage to stick around after all that, you would notice that the name of this video, or rather the topic of our discussion, is called Anime After Attack on Titan and Kill la Kill. What makes a smash hit? So, I was recently thinking of this yesterday. Like, why do some shows stand out more than others? Especially with this new anime season going on, because we have quite a few interesting stuff floating around this season. Like, we got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which we're gonna get to in a little bit. We have Tokyo Ghoul, which is also pretty interesting. We have the kill thing with the assassins. I'm not too sure on the name. Yeah, whatever. I've seen the first episode.
Got killed.
Yeah.
I think it's like Kare got killed.
Yeah, Kare got killed with the assassins. That's pretty cool.
Let me just make sure we're saying this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And we all.
Okay, so I can tell you right now, it's not Kare got killed.
Oh.
Okay, so I just googled Kare got killed, and the first thing that came up was a video called Wanda Never Planned to Kill Karegeya. I don't fucking know what this is. I'm just gonna move on and I'm just gonna look up a list of this season's anime so I don't stumble onto anything like darkly political or anything.
Hello again, internet.
Okay. Welcome back, Will. We kind of accidentally politicked.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah,
Is Christian there? Did you tell him my idea?
I died.
Anyway.
He's asleep.
Oh, here it is. It's Akame got killed. There we go.
That show's pretty cool, and we also have the new show being made by the creator of Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo. I can't think of the name of that anime.
Space Dandy!
No, it's not Space Dandy. It's not Space Dandy.
Oh wait,
you
you said.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? I thought you said. Oh wait, did you not say Cowboy Bebop?
This anime is from the same creator of Cowboy Bebop, but it's not Space Dandy.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Space Dandy.
I haven't seen Space Dandy yet, but
fucker. What are you doing with your time?
I'm fucking watching Tokyo Ghoul and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and...
I'm...
Chappie, he has a job.
Yeah, chaps, I have a fucking job.
For
But anyway,
You know what? I don't need to take this shit. Speaking of shit, I need to go make one.
yeah, those three seem to be, you know, the most popular anime right now. And including JoJo, too. Those are, like, I would say the 4 most popular anime this season. And, you know, people are already starting to say that Tokyo Ghoul, specifically, is this year's Attack on Titan. Or it's going to be just as big as Attack on Titan. Is it, though? I don't think so. And let me tell you what.
Tokyo Ghoul until you told me about it, so...
It's pretty cool, I'll give it that. I mean, I'm definitely going to follow it up. It's really interesting, but do I think it's going to be the next Attack on Titan? Like, or the next Kill la Kill? I don't think so, and let me tell you why. Because you have to think, when Attack on Titan and Kill la Kill first came out, they were radically different from what everything else was at the time when it was being released. They looked like nothing that was coming out. So that's one of the theories that I have. Like, in order for anime to be like, or anything really, to be like a smash hit, it's gotta stand out from its peers. It's gotta stand out from the crowd. It's gotta be unique. I mean, yeah, granted, like, even though Kill la Kill quote unquote steals from everything, it managed to take its inspirations and turned it into its own thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, this also works for shit like, you know, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. I mean, like, yeah, people go, well, they're just battle shonen, what's so unique about them? Well, here's the thing, with Naruto, you have this really cool and unique ninja world, and it's awesome, with, like, all the villages and stuff. One Piece, you have this big, grand, epic world with pirates and marines and devil fruits, and the lore is really cool. And Bleach, I don't know too much about Bleach, but I've seen some stuff about it. But it's got like the whole Soul Society and, you know, the cool powers and such.
I think a lot of people just don't like battle shonen stories, even if, because like, I don't really care for battle shonen, but when people describe the world of One Piece or of Naruto or of Bleach to me, I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. That'd make for a great story. But then I watch it and it's like, it's paced too long. There's too much yelling. There's too many like Mary Sue type characters, and I'm just like, I can't do this.
Well, I mean, I'll give. I'm a bit biased, but I'll say One Piece is definitely a more story-driven battle shonen than the other two.
I would not doubt that.
Like, let me put it this way. Yeah. There are chapters upon chapters where characters just talk and the plot just advances.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And plus, fights only happen when they need to happen, or they last how long they should. Like, literally, there was a panel where a fight just lasted just one panel, and that was it. That's how long the fight needed to be to get the point across, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. They stand out. And what the hell is that in the background? But anyway, like, if you see what I mean, it's Tokyo Ghoul, I mean, while its story stands out...
Hold on. And now he just doesn't... Okay, there he is.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. But, yeah, I feel like... I'll say that I think Tokyo Ghoul will be, you know, probably the most popular out of the bunch. But will it be like Attack on Titan or Kill la Kill levels? No. I mean, I granted the Kill la Kill. Granted the characters in the story. No, sorry, not the characters. I'm thinking of my other arguments. Shit. But anyway, I mean, granted the story and the premise is cool. They don't, like, all the anime this season, except for, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in my eyes, like, they don't have their own, like, identity or their own spirit to them, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I think, Miyazaki was quoted for saying, otaku are ruining anime, and I kind of agree with that.
I agree with him too.
But what basically one of the problems he cited with working with animators and such is like they tend to stick to the same things, and they don't. And I'm completely getting my thoughts all scrambled up here. But basically, it's like they don't really animate people, they animate anime characters.
Exactly. And that's what I think was the draw for shows like Attack on Titan and Kill la Kill. Because like I said, they look completely different from what everything else is. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Kill la Kill, quote-unquote, is the savior of anime, quote-unquote.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think that was meant to be a joke, but some people took it too far.
But I could...
If anything, that sounds like something that came from somebody, being sarcastic or sassy about their view on it.
Yeah, but I can...
It's
but
hyperbolic is a thing, but it's also... It's kind of legitimate because it did ignite all this passion that wasn't really... it was there, but in, small amounts, but then there was just the explosion. It happened like that with Attack on Titan too, but I feel like that's kind of receding a bit, whereas people are still obsessing over Kill la Kill long after it's ended.
Me. But, yeah. Oh shit, what was I gonna say? But yeah, Kill la Kill and, Attack on Titan, they made people, go, yeah, anime and all that stuff, because it was just so different. And plus, with Kill la Kill, another thing that it had going for it, aside from the people who made it, it basically was poking fun of, the modern state of anime.
Yeah.
The stupid high school shit with, the, student councils and all that stuff.
Yeah, it made a high school anime fucking epic, which is really hard to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, whenever I see a high school setting in an anime now, I almost instantly turn away unless there's great backing behind it, because
Okay, Kenny. Kenny, I just want to say something.
What?
You didn't turn back from I My Me.
Well, that's different, Chappie. That's different.
And there's the controversy.
Oh my god, I need to fucking... Okay, Kenny, remind me to show these two fucks I My Me sometime.
Oh god. That's
That laugh.
Yeah.
that's an entirely different podcast there.
Yeah, that's a fairly different. But yeah, also, Miyazaki's got a point. Anime, before these two came out, anime kind of got into this formulaic, formulaic state where, what were those names of those guys who we saw at Anime Boston? Because, they had their panel. The Geek Night Society, right?
Just Geek Nights, but yeah.
Yeah, they had a thing, they had a panel called Judge Anime by Its Cover, where just by looking at the poster for that anime, you could tell exactly what it was about, you could tell what the characters were going to be like, and all that stuff. That's so fun. That takes the fun out of watching an anime, or watching anything, period.
Well, yeah, the fact that we have words for things like yandere, tsundere, all that, it just goes to show that there is too much, there's too much formula.
Yeah. And
But
I also see
that's true with any kind of genre, though.
Yeah, that's true with movies as well.
Ask any metal fan, and they will tell you most heavy metal bands are exactly the same, except for a couple that do something really interesting.
Okay.
And some people are content with them doing exactly the same thing, and that's their opinion. But for other people with more, I don't want to say refined, because that's really snobby, but who've been sort of numbed to the same old thing, you need something that's just out there.
Right, and like I said, Kill la Kill takes a lot of tropes and ideas from other anime and pays tribute to them, but it makes it its own thing, and that's what makes it good.
Yeah.
Like, it understands what it is, it understands what it's paying homage to, and it turns it into its own thing. And honestly, that's why I think One Piece is honestly one of, if not the best battle shonen out there today, because it takes classic battle shonen tropes, especially from stuff from Dragon Ball, and makes it into its own thing and improves upon them.
Oh yeah.
And plus, like, it doesn't have the stupid, the rival aspect of it. Well, it does, but it's increased tenfold because Luffy is competing with a bunch of other pirates around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just one person he's trying to beat. He's trying to beat everybody, and that's what makes it interesting. And what also makes it interesting is that his character, even though, like another problem I hear people talking about Battle Shonen is that every main character is a clone of Goku. Luffy, even though he was heavily inspired by Goku, he is his own character because he's much more selfish and he's much more adventurous, and he's not like Goku where he wants to protect everybody. Luffy will only protect people if it kind of benefits him, really, or if it's one of his friends. Yeah. A friend of a friend. Or if they'll give him food. And plus, he takes hostages as well, so he's a fucking pirate.
It's a pirate show.
Yes.
But, yeah, I mean, we can talk about, like, how unique an anime is all day, but I think what Kill la Kill got right, it's very hard to do. This is something that happens very rarely. It got the perfect balance between being something unique, but also being something that the average person could pick up and, well, maybe not the average person, but the average anime fan could watch and be like, "Oh, this is fun. I like."
Yeah,
this
exactly. It's entertaining.
Like, there are a lot of unique shows that break the mold, but 9 times out of 10, no one gives a fuck about them.
That's true.
Like,
I totally
love
agree.
Servant X Service. It's basically The Office, but in anime, and it's hilarious. But how many fans does that show have? Compared to Attack on Titan, compared to Kill la Kill. Yeah. Did I get Attack on Titan mixed up with Kill la Kill before? I don't know.
I don't think so. But, well, Kill la Kill, you have to remember, Kill la Kill already had a large fan base because of the people who made it.
Oh, yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing, because I'll gladly watch their work again, hands down. But plus, here's another thing. The art style. I think the art style is very important to an anime success.
Oh, yeah. Not just art style, but character design and just characterization. The best part about the animated medium is that, like, you're not limited to realistic expressions and realistic designs. It's like you can express so many things about a character just from the way it looks.
Yeah.
But a lot of anime doesn't really go that route. They go with the it's the guy with the long black trench coat and the black hair that's kind of up in his face, and he's always frowning. And it's like, oh, the girl with really long pink hair and giant tits. How many of those are there?
Like a gajillion.
But, you know.
Yeah. Also, I feel it's kind of like... I also feel that's why Ruby... Holy shit, did we just talk about fucking Ruby? Did we just fucking
Ruby.
mention that?
That thing.
We fucking talk about Ruby? Stay tuned for our weekly episode reviews of Volume 2. But anyway, but yeah, Ruby, it's a lot like Kill la Kill in the aspect of, well, it already had, it was guaranteed to get a large fan base because, it's being made by Rooster Teeth.
Oh yeah, they're giants on the internet now.
Oh yeah. Well, when have they not been giants on the internet?
True.
They've been around for fucking ever. They've been around longer than YouTube.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like, also, it kind of looked like other anime, but it had its own personality. It had its own, like, quirks and charms about it.
feel like we kind of just shut down Will and Chappie here. You guys awake?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been here. I'm listening. It's just I don't have much to add to the current train of thought.
Apologies.
No, it's okay. If I have something to add, I'll add it.
Okay, well, I mean, we're not leaving a whole lot of spaces here, so...
Yeah. What do you guys have
And
to
plus,
say?
Well,
Anime is fun. Stop making a big deal out of it, nerds.
You're a fucking nerd. I'll give you a fucking swirly. I'll steal your lunch money and I'll give you a wedgie and hang it off the fucking ceiling fan.
holy shit.
But really though, it's probably just because of my general taste. Like I'm not too big into the, I'm not as big into the shonen scene as most everybody else here is. Like I do prefer the more laid back stuff. I like it when a show has a sense of humor, like its own sense of humor, and that's really all I need to. That's a big factor of what I enjoy from anime. Like, if it has a good sense of humor and the characters aren't bland pieces of shit, if they have their own personalities to them, I can watch it and I'll probably enjoy it. Because I don't like to make a huge big deal, and plus I've never really followed like all the big name things that a lot of people talk about, so I guess that's why I'm not really adding much, because it's not really much for me to add.
Well, that's fine. We
think
both.
Other than say like
something that Chappie would be into actually getting as popular. Yeah.
See, now that's the thing. A lot of the shows that I end up liking and watching typically only get one season, two if they're lucky. Like,
Yeah.
take a look. Like I know you haven't seen it yet, Kenny, and we gotta change that soon. But Humanity Has Declined
Oh
is a
yes,
big example.
yes it was.
Like that show. That show is it's
unique and it's so
it's held-
different.
It's held the position of my all-time favorite anime for 2 goddamn years straight, and considering how much my favorites tend to jump around with other things, that's really saying something. It has its sense of humor. Its characters are quirky, and the thing is, even though the show or the light novels even doesn't give them like official names other than maybe one character, I think. Or a few characters, only a few characters have official names. Anyway, so because the characters are interesting enough and the sense of humor is, well, it works well for me. I find enjoyment in that. And but the thing is, it's one of those things that it's a gem. It really is a gem on the world. But because, people tend to pay more attention to the big, explodey, hypey stuff, such as Kill la Kill, or other big name stuff in general, more than likely got ignored by a bunch of people while it was airing. And even after it's done airing, there's probably not an incredible amount. Like, it's not one of those shows that has like a super goddamn huge fan base to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Although I love Humanity has declined. It's one of my favorites as well, and we need to rewatch it.
I gotta check this out now.
Oh yeah.
You know what? What's Kenny? If you don't watch it on your own, I want to watch it with you.
Yeah, that's another thing. One of my favorite animes. My favorite anime are the ones that like I have a special connection with. Like Kill la Kill, I have a special connection with because Kenny and Dan were with me while we were at Anime Boston, and my first cosplay pictures ever. Like I didn't dress up, but I took pictures with cosplayers. And my first one was with Kill la Kill. They were the Elite Four, and pretty much after that, I was like, I'm getting the entire cast of Kill la Kill, and I pretty much got everybody that I wanted, and they were all so awesome.
That was
Well, you could throw out my favorite one, and I'm pretty sure you know what it is up right now. So you could throw that one up.
Don't even say her name. We all know who she is.
Yeah. No, but that was just a great picture overall. But yeah, and I also have a special connection to this one. I mean, I was also going to get into this one, but Dragon Ball Z, that is something that, like, people. There are people who.
I don't think we should lump that with Kill la Kill and Attack on Titan, though.
Well,
because that is its own freaking phenomenon.
Well, hear me out.
Give a damn about anime love Dragon Ball Z.
Well, hear me out for a second. Like, you can tell when something is good when they talk about when people are still talking about it 20 or so years down the line. And Dragon Ball is one of those. And the reason, and I believe one of the reasons why is like all the reasons we listed. Like, it's even to this day, it looks completely different from what's out there.
I don't think you could make a show that looks like DBZ.
Yeah.
Or if you did, people would hate it because it looks like DBZ.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Dragon Ball Z is its own thing.
Fun fact, you can literally swap the words Dragon Ball Z with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and the point would still stand.
Yeah.
Get it? Stand? JoJo?
That's another thing
Comedy Gold!
That's another thing I was going to get into. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I've heard of it before, but, like, last year, a couple of my friends, including Chaps, were telling me to check it out, so I did. And I realized that it was, like, part 1 with Jonathan, it was your classic battle shonen. And I was like, alright, I'm down with this. But the thing that made it awesome was that, since it was so, like, old, and it wasn't, like, super classic battle shonen, like, part 3, it was refreshing. It was like a breath of fresh air. And like I said, it has its own unique art style, and it looked beautiful. I mean, granted, the manga isn't that good looking, but the anime is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, it got better. It got better. The manga got better.
Yeah.
Over time, but the first few chapters are kind of weird to look at. But anyway, the thing is that I think a lot of people liked about. But I think both the veteran fans of JoJo and the new fans of JoJo that were introduced to it through the anime, I think part of it that they found refreshing was the characters themselves.
Yes.
Nowadays, every villain has some sort. A common thing is that a villain has some sort of tragic motivation or some form of traits that makes them sympathetic, or our hero has some sort of dire flaw about them that gives them some form of angst or whatever. But that's not the case with Phantom Blood. With the case with Phantom Blood, the characters are exactly how they are. Jonathan is the ultimate good, evil vanquisher, and then Dio is literally the sociopathic vampire genocider. There's nothing else really substantial to their characters that we see on screen anyway. That's their role. They play it well. Speedwagon, he's meant to be, the quirky sidekick. He doesn't have any sort of tragic backstory that's explored in canon. He's literally, this dude beat the shit out of me and showed me kindness. I'm gonna be his best bro forever. William Antonio Zeppele. His role in the story was the mentor. His role was literally to teach Jonathan the Ripple and be the awesome older guy of the group. And you know what? That's exactly what he goddamn was.
Yes, he was.
And Dio's only motive, he didn't have any real motivations other than to surpass human limits. And considering he was already a big sociopath, he really should. Yeah, there's nothing really huge to his character, and in part 1 anyway. In part 3 and semi-canonical side materials, Dio's character gets explored a little bit, but that's getting sort of off topic. Seeing part 1, which with the way it is in today's day and age, was sort of a bit of a refresher for a lot of people because they'd grown so accustomed to, you know, just waiting for the part where the villain is revealed to have some sort of actual, like, noble goal to them, making them tragic. And as much as I really don't want to, I actually want to use the example from Kill la Kill here with Satsuki.
Yeah.
Like you know, like, I guarantee you there were plenty of people who were actually, like, predicting and waiting, she's gonna turn out to be good in the end.
Yeah.
I called it.
Well, that's the Vegeta, and people still love Vegeta.
Yeah.
But
Right, but you know the point I'm trying to make, because it was so not with the recent formula that it felt new again.
I get you. Granted, like everything, people tend to take the Vegeta route, which is awesome because Vegeta, you know, is the best character in Dragon Ball Z in my opinion. So he's just a really good character. So if you're gonna take something from that, I guess you could take that. But I can understand why, you know, people like predicted that.
Because nowadays villains tend to have some sort of goal or trait that makes them not so villainous in the eyes of the viewer, or potentially gathers sympathy for them, but not with Dio. He's just a straight up, like, I don't like to use this word often, but in fact I don't really like using this word at all, but he's just a straight up cunt.
Oh no.
He's a magnificent bastard.
That's all that can be said about him.
He is the greatest villain of all time. I don't care what anybody says. I fucking love Dio, but I love to hate him. That's also, oh my god, I keep going on One Piece, but that's what also makes the One Piece villains great, is that none of them have any redeeming qualities. They are all fucking pricks.
Look at Disney villains, man.
Yeah.
They're all straight up assholes, but they're funny assholes. They're interesting assholes because of their mannerisms and their just the way they present themselves.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people try and make, like, I mean, you can make a tragic villain interesting.
Okay.
But if
Here.
like I don't think
I'll
it's
let you go.
it's so much like the backstory or the motivation that makes the villain interesting. It's the way they act, and it's the way they go about what they do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but here, real quick, kind of sort of off topic. Can I just say something that irks me a lot? When people try to make intentionally unsympathetic characters in an extremely sympathetic light. Looking at you, Homestuck and Eridan Ampora. Looking at you, Umineko, with Erika Furuto. Good God, I don't know why people try to find, like, go out of their way to try to find something sympathetic about them or some asinine way to justify their actions. I don't get it. You know what I mean? And those were just two examples, but doesn't that annoy you guys too?
I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
Like, okay, I know you guys don't really care much about Umineko or haven't gotten into it, but Erika Furuto was literally made to parody all sorts of Mary Sue types. She was written to be one of the most unlikable characters in fiction.
Ugh.
Yet there are some people who still try to justify or connect with her. I don't get it. It just makes
I think there's only one real.
okay.
I think there's only one real explanation for that type of behavior, and that is shipper's gonna ship.
Shipper's gonna ship.
Shipper's gonna ship. Oh shit.
I don't really see what that has to do with shipping, but I get what you're saying. Anyway, but before I drop what my topic there, I just want to say one thing. I know, like with the Erika Furuto example, She's a character who literally calls herself the intellectual rapist.
Ugh.
Nobody else does. That's just like a nickname she came up with for herself. Just saying. Yeah. Moving on, because you guys have no fucking clue what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, Will.
Yes.
It is your time. Speak.
Come on, young nerd, don't be shy.
I just, it's like...
Hey, Will, if I called you a pansy, would it make you speak up more?
You're a piece of shit.
Hey, guess what? Whatever opinion you were about to go on about sucks, and I don't like it, and you should not talk about it.
You're really trying to piss me off, aren't you?
I'm not trying... See, the thing is, I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm trying to reverse psychology you into being motivated to go on about your thoughts and opinions to prove me wrong, because I know that's how you work.
Right.
That's our dynamic, Will.
Right. Well, so...
Don't disappoint the shippers!
Ship!
Okay.
Submit your fan art in the comments below.
It's only been like a few months since I've actually understood and been aware of shipping, and I agree that it's like people have just like fetishized shipping and like
calling it now. Will and Chaps is gonna be our future Phantoms OTP.
Yeah,
calling it now.
To the point where the creators are starting to do like.
No, Will, we're not gonna do anything like that.
No, we're not.
Jesus Christ, Will.
We're not living out your own fetishes, Will.
A little bit too deep. And...
Okay, so, Will, I'm just gonna start off right now saying asexual, so whatever, like, yaoi fantasies between us you're thinking up at the moment, it's not gonna work in canon.
I'm not even going that direction, dude. You're the one that's thinking of this.
You're the one who said the creators were gonna do it. You're the one who, right after I said that us is gonna be the Phantoms OTB, you say, then months later, the creators.
There we go.
So
there we go.
You were trying to imply
the ship is now
that
canon.
you wanted to get yaoi with me.
The ship is now canon after that. The ship is now canon.
See, the thing is, I have the one cannonball that's gonna sink this ship, and that cannonball has one word written on it. Can you guess what that word is?
Dio!
As much as I wish that was the answer, no. It's asexuality. So fuck off, everybody.
Should have been Muda. Muda.
It's. To be fair to me, I really haven't just been watching any of the new anime. Like, Kill la Kill is like the newest thing that I've watched. I literally go on recommendations of other people at this point. I don't watch anything new. So,
yeah, some of the new... I feel like watching the old stuff is a bit more... It's definitely more refreshing. Like, I watched Evangelion for the first time last year. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I've never seen anything like this. Because it deconstructs, you know, the super robot genre. And, you know, the whole way the Avas work and how, like, New Tokyo works.
Keep it... Hey, Ryan, before you go on, just keep in mind I just recently started watching, and I have somehow managed to avoid any and all spoilers about the series to this point. I don't know how the fuck I did that, but I have yet to be truly spoiled for the series, so just tread lightly while you're going.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna watch that shit with you, so you better tell me when the hell you're watching it.
Yeah, when Riley was finally available to watch it, you were off, like, you just went to bed a while, like 15 minutes before, so we ended up watching like 2 or 3 episodes.
Fuck. Also,
whatever, dude. Speaking of
that, I was just about to
moving on. That's personal plans.
Right. I was just about to get. Thank you for mentioning that, because now I remembered. I feel like another thing that adds to a show's or an anime success is definitely its theme song. Evangelion has the catchiest theme song ever.
Not to bring it back to the thing that we, were created from. But Ruby has one of the most amazing soundtracks for a thing I have ever heard. I
Definitely.
listen to it like religiously.
Props to Jeff Williams' kid, because she's only like, what, 16? And she can sing better than most artists out there today.
And there was a acoustic version. There's another version of "This Will Be the Day" that was done at RTX this year, and it is fucking amazing. You actually hear her entire range of voice in this one song, and it's just phenomenal. And another thing about that, which is not like a bash her or anything, but for some of the cuts in the songs though are like they like echo her voice for like effect, and it just makes her sound really nasally, and I don't like it. And this was brought up by my musician brother Christian, so I hadn't noticed it until then, and now I can't not notice it.
It's like someone pointing out a stain on your shirt.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'll never not see it now. And probably, a lot of people probably just don't notice, but...
And then your day is
pointed out.
And then your day is ruined.
Right, of course.
Sorry, Ruby fans.
Sorry. I didn't even realize, yeah.
You know, our whole fan base is now unsubscribing as we speak.
Oh, god damn it.
We have to start from scratch.
Be sure to leave a comment if you think Will sucks.
Brain.
What are you... What are you humming? But yeah, so... Also, I feel like we should also discuss this, since, Kenny, you kind of brought this up. Like, why do you think Attack on Titan, even despite how, it's still very popular and it's still, unique compared to what's out there today, why do you think it's going down in popularity, whereas Kill la Kill is arguably, is either staying where it is, or it's arguably rising?
Well, with Attack on Titan, it seems like... It's almost like people are, like, turning on it. Like, I see people who praised it at first are now, like, turning around and being like, oh, it's just a generic shonen. And I feel like that's more or less just, like... I think it's just the way fandoms are, and, like, people want to be popular and they want to say the popular thing.
Yeah.
Like, of course,
and there's also the fact that people just straight up grow out of stuff. People's tastes change.
Yeah.
They realize the things that they enjoyed once before are not really to their taste as they currently are. Example for me being, I used to, like, way back in the day when I first started out, I watched a bunch of harem shit. And I legitimately enjoyed it, but nowadays I look back and think, how did I enjoy any of these shows? How did I find actual enjoyment from any of these things that I watched? And that's the thing. I moved on. My taste changed. I now have the current things that I like, and you know what? I really do want to call a bunch of... I would say that a lot of some of the things that I watched and enjoyed in the past are kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's the same way with with some people with Attack on Titan. They're moving on to other things, and they start seeing a lot of the flaws and faults that they didn't see before, or they realize, maybe this isn't as good as I originally thought it was.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
you know
that
what?
is true.
That's a fair point.
And you know what? I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but eventually that might start to happen with some fans of other popular things, such as, let's say, Kill la Kill. Some of the fan base might move on and wonder, wait, how did I enjoy this at that time, or how did I go out of my way to try to excuse the blatant fan service and underlying sexism or whatever. I don't know. Just whatever they want, whatever people say. Like, whatever people tend to say once they move on from that kind of stuff. Like, you know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
I get
Eventually,
you.
people will start to realize, like, wait, that thing that I really liked that character for is actually kind of not a good thing at all. And you know what? I actually want to list an example of that, like, for me personally. So, are you guys familiar with Persona 4?
Yes, but I've never played it or seen the anime adaptation of it.
Right.
Okay, so there's a character in it. Like, I'm going to admit, I don't like half the cast of that game, but I still enjoyed it way back in the day. But anyway, there's the sidekick character Yosuke. Like, when I first started playing Persona 4 and I was super into it, like, Yosuke was the coolest. Like, he was broske. He was funny, quirky, and he was hilarious and awesome. But then, now that I've kind of moved on from that, and I realized he's actually kind of a shallow prick. And the game kind of forces you to be, like, there's no option to not be, like, total best buddies with the guy. But, like, a lot of the things that I found funny originally, I realized, holy shit, that was actually really uncalled for, because a lot of the stuff he says is uncalled for, sexist, and homophobic, even. And I wonder, how did I ever find this dude likable or funny in the first place? And I really don't know, to be honest.
One thing about the Kill la Kill fan service, that when I first watched the show, I was like, okay, normally I can deal with fan service, but this is just like I felt uncomfortable watching it in my dorm room because like it was just fucking too much. But I really loved how they twisted that in that the whole point was that you were supposed to feel fucking naked, and that was the point. And I loved it, and after that, I had no problems with it whatsoever.
Agreed. And
I
plus,
still have problems watching that when I'm afraid someone's gonna walk in, though.
uh,
To be fair.
Okay, maybe it's just Christian was I've been making him watch it because it's on Netflix now, and like the first thing was he literally was just like, okay, that's too much, and I'm like, I agree.
Give it some time.
There's a point. There's a point to it.
eventually you don't give a fuck anymore. Eventually you're like, yep, okay. And plus, the guys show more skin than the girls in that show. I mean,
No.
nudist beach, dude.
Oh man, but I think it's about equal in that show. But
Yeah, it's about equal.
Let's not delve into that train wreck.
Yeah.
Because that.
I also kind of feel that way whenever I'm
people
watching.
Start to freaking.
I also feel that way whenever I'm watching Game of Thrones. I hope no one walks in because
Oh God, yes.
all the fucking shit that goes on in that. Like, oh my god, I never told you about this, but people say, oh, you just like anime because of the fucking sex. I'm like, you fucking watch Game of Thrones and fucking incest and shit, alright? Jesus.
What?
I just want to say this right now to everybody watching. I don't like getting into politics like this. I just want to throw fireballs at bad guys. Quote Henry from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
Thank you for citing that quote because I was just like, that's genius, Chappie.
that is genius.
Um,
But yeah, like, also, I feel like you can still like something that's bad, you know what I mean? Like, I like Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell, and that's a shitty movie, but I fucking laughed my ass off at it.
Okay, if we're talking about stuff like that, can I just talk about about Deadly Premonition? Because Deadly Premonition is a game, and it's a piece of shit.
But you fucking love the shit out of it, don't you?
It's one of those things that, like, once you get used to its bullshit, it's actually kind of funny. Like, I'll have to have you guys watch The Two Best Friends play it to really understand. Like, going through Deadly Premonition is an experience. So, I'm gonna have you guys. We're gonna sit later. We're gonna sit down, the three of us, and we're just gonna watch the shit out of that.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's do it.
this podcast is all
34 half-hour episodes. It's so good.
Yes.
Anyway, let's move on. But yeah, like I will openly acknowledge the fact that it's a shitty game, but it's got enough quirks to it that makes it worth it.
Sweet. But why do you think? Why do you think Kill la Kill is so retaining its popularity?
People like it.
I certainly do.
We need to. Once again, we still need to give it its time because people might not like it in a few years. It could just be a fluke that it's lasted as long as it has. But I think it'll. I think it'll go down as one of those animes that, at least, maybe not everyone's gonna like it, but it's always gonna be discussed. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Be it for good reasons or bad reasons, who can say?
Mhm.
But I mean, one point I was gonna make before when I was on about Attack on Titan before, Chappie, very. Yeah, you brought up a very good point that I failed to consider, but I do need to point out that some of the people dissing it, though, I can't tell if they're being serious or ironic anymore.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I feel like that's a separate issue that still needs to be discussed, is how fucking obnoxious irony is becoming these days.
Irony, because people that's a whole discussion for another day. We should do that. We should definitely do a topic like that. But I feel like also a lot of people seem to hate, and I mean hate, gateway anime. Like, what's wrong with gateway anime? Gateway anime, for me, is arguably the most entertaining and the most fun to watch. And also the most
I really
heartwarming,
don't see.
I guess.
I'm gonna reinstate what I said earlier. It's just anime. It's supposed to be fun. Let's stop taking it so seriously, you fucking nerds.
Yeah.
On the whole gateway thing.
Yeah.
It's
But then the people
anime.
who are-
It's fucking cartoons. It's people having a good time. Why the fuck do you feel the need to shit on people for having fun, you Debbie Downer, Twinkie fuckers?
Or having, like, different tastes. Like, honestly, Chaps... Chaps,
people just like being assholes.
Yeah. Honestly, Chaps,
just like me.
you and I have different tastes, but when we show each other the shit that we watch, we fall in love. Well, I guess we want to say we have different tastes.
We have similar tastes, but we're on like different sides of it. Like, we both like shonen and slice of life stuff. You just like shonen stuff more than I do, and I like the slice of life stuff more.
And
than
plus
you
the
do.
stuff that we show each other, we become obsessed with.
Mm-hmm.
Like
because we know we'll both get enjoyment out of it. We just know that, one genre is the other's like forte.
Yeah. That's definitely true. That's definitely true with JoJo.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
irony, man. It's... Oh, man.
Yeah, the irony nowadays is a bit... You can't tell what's real and you can't tell what's being ironic.
I mean, yeah, there's the stuff that's, like, very obviously ironic, but then you get to the point where there are idiots who can't detect that irony, who then do it unironically, and that festers and becomes its own little disease that spreads.
Yeah.
Yeah. The internet is sickly, and we must...
Of course, I'm assessing this mainly off of the Tumblr community, so it's probably not fair to say for
Tumblr is fucked
the
up.
whole of anime fans. But goddamn it, Tumblr, cut the shit.
Yeah.
It's getting annoying.
It is getting a bit annoying. But yeah, do you guys think we should add anything else to this little convo?
I don't know. I'm running out of steam here.
Yeah, I'm kind of running a bit on Steam too. So
I know I just reinstated my point earlier, like not even 5 minutes ago, but let's just all be happy and have fun. It's animated cartoons, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Yes.
After we discuss the more serious shit, let's just let's just have a day where we talk about like
We just talk about our favorite anime, good or bad.
Yeah, and that's something we can do. But
like,
right
I'll
now,
say
this
Kill la
podcast is
Kill
long enough.
isn't... Kill la Kill is one of my favorite anime. Is it one of the best anime I've seen? No, but it's one of my favorites, because like I said, I like anime that I can get a personal connection to via characters or real-life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
How about we go over each other's favorite anime?
Okay. Well, I would probably say my favorite manga right now is bar none One Piece. I mean, the anime used to be good, but once they got to the time skip, they fucked it over so bad. Like, the pacing got shitty and everything. But will I still watch it at times? Yeah. But, yeah, my favorite manga right now is One Piece. It's my favorite story, period. My favorite anime right now is definitely Kill la Kill. But I think something like Kill la Kill is I'm probably going to remember it and love it forever. Like Dragon Ball Z and Gurren Lagann, because of all the memories and shit I have with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so definitely top 3 right now are Kill la Kill, JoJo, and for third, I would probably put either Gurren Lagann or Evangelion.
Okay.
True,
You
true.
wanna go next?
Okay. Well,
Okay, I'll do it, I guess. So, very weird as far as my personal tastes in anime go, but my favorite character, or my favorite anime, without a doubt, is Nichijou.
Is it Sword Art Online?
No!
Ugh.
Fuck that.
Fuck Sword Art Online.
don't
Because
do that, man.
it's just, the ridiculous of this show is so fucking phenomenal.
Wait, are you talking about Sword Art
He's talking
Sword
about
Art Online?
Nichijou.
I didn't get to hear what he said. So for a moment there, I thought he was actually talking about Sword Art Online.
I just want to go. Alright, one more thing. I'm going to add Hunter x Hunter into both manga and anime.
Okay.
It's in one of my favorites.
It's just, there's a point in the show where one of the characters gets bitten on the hand by a dog and then fucking laser faces into the sky.
Oh my god.
And
Nichijou's
the
pretty radical.
animation of the show is just amazing. Just amazing. I'd say the next would be Kill la Kill, and I'm also going to be a piece of shit, but I would put Ruby as my third favorite anime of all time so far. I know. Some
Can
people
you
it's
put
not
a real anime on there? It's,
Man.
I'm kidding and joking and jesting.
But let's be honest, it's damn close.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that's my opinion.
Chappie, you want to go, or am I gonna do this?
I
now?
already said what my favorite is. So, but just to reiterate, it's humanity has declined, and I really, really wish the light novels were translated.
Yeah. All right, and I'll
Yeah,
just.
I would-
Yeah, oh, okay.
The thing is, I would list a second and third favorite, but those jumble around so much that I couldn't really decide at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it simple and say Samurai Champloo.
That's
Very good.
Love that shit.
Cowboy
Love the-
Bebop is also very good as well.
Cowboy Bebop is amazing.
Yes.
I don't know. I just love Samurai Champloo's music. I love its art style. I love the characters. Just yeah, it's
Very good.
But yeah,
I would say that's why we all love our respected favorite anime.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's I guess that's it. Thanks for watching our video on anime after Attack on Titan and Kill la Kill. What makes an anime a smash hit? And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.
Okay.